Welcome to Meta TV and to episode 6 of Player Spotlight with myself, Irish Marky, and tonight we're joined by Ross McKenzie. Home jersey sponsored by Mags Lamb and away jersey sponsored by Aaron, Thea and Harris. According to Statsman Chris, so far, Ross, you've played 30 games across last season and this season. Total goals scored 10 and total number of assists are 6. How are you enjoying life at the Meta since you came into the club? Obviously, you came in towards the end of last season when Jamie first came in.
Aye.
How are you enjoying it?
It was tough last season. I think obviously trying to avoid relegation, wasn't nice, but we managed to get it done in the end. And since I've came back pre-season, it's been different class. The squad's obviously a lot better, and we've been doing really well in the league, so it's good.
I missed it. You didn't. How did you find your first Merrimack derby?
That wasn't my first actually.
No,
I played in it when I was 17 for the Vics.
I remember that actually. I remember seeing the photograph now.
But this time it was a lot better. Obviously, we won this time. I won this time, so it's a good atmosphere, and it's obviously good for the fans that we won the game. Obviously.
How do you feel the start of the season's went overall as then for?
I think it's been positive overall. I think obviously we had a wee spell where we won the winning games, but that's always going to happen. I think, and I think we've bounced back well, to be fair. I think we're doing really well.
How about for yourself personally, how have you found the season?
I think I've done pretty well. I think this is probably one of the fittest I've been since I started playing football. So I think I've outscored last season already. So I'm doing well.
Good. So obviously, you came in last season. So the players who've been brought in this year, who's been that one signing that Jamie's made so far that you've really went, that guy's?
I don't know about just one, but when I got asked this before, I said Stan and Lyle. I think both of them are still, but one that's impressed me, but no surprisingly, is Jojo. I played with him before, but this year I think he's been different class a lot. He's surprised me because his numbers are incredible.
The captain's armband, you've had the privilege of wearing it a few times. See, when you do wear it, do you feel it adds a pressure to your game, or do you just go out and play your game as normal?
I don't feel so much a pressure. I think it's more a responsibility, which I enjoy, to be honest. Yeah. I think it probably gets the best out of me on the pitch because there's no really a hiding place when you're wearing the armband.
Indeed. Past or present then, best Meta player you've shared the park with? The last season, this season, player was in this season, it's gone, or?
I would probably have to say Jojo based on my answer for the last one.
Current squad then, best player in training?
In training? That's a tough question actually. The best player in training? I'd say Big Pets. Pets in training,
Feel he sets the standards?
He does, and he's just his quality overall. He's very, very good.
Growing up then as a kid, who was your idol? Who did you look up to?
I think when I was younger, Cristiano Ronaldo. But as I got older, I started to watch more football, and I really liked watching Zidane, old clips of him and stuff. I think he was excellent.
I remember watching that documentary about Zidane, and when I lived in Spain, there was no commentary. All you ever heard was the crowd. And when he used to run, he used to always drag his toes. And it was just something in his head he was on his toes, and it was something he brought up from being a kid. So if you ever get a chance, I'll try and find and send you a link to it. Kirky Rob Roy then last week finished one apiece. What were your thoughts on that 90 minutes? I think it dropped points, or was it a fair result overall?
I think it was tough going behind so quick after going in front, obviously. But overall, I think a draw was probably a fair result. It was a really tough game and took a lot out of us, and there wasn't obviously a lot to come off the bench that day as well, so it was a tough game.
I had a brief chat with you at the start of the season. I may have already asked you this, I can't remember. What's the one coach or the biggest coach that's had the biggest impact on your career today?
I think two coaches when I was about 13 at Harmony Row, Jim Thompson and Keith Gibson. Both of them, I kind of wasn't really enjoying football, came out of the pro youth setup, and they two kind of got me back enjoying football again, and so them for that, I would say.
When you were pro youth, who were you in with?
Hamilton. I was there for 4 years, and when I came out, I went back to Harmony Row, and they got me enjoying football again. So
What was your experience at Hamilton?
I would say I was probably a late developer. Everybody kind of developed a lot quicker, and I just kind of fell behind a bit, to be honest.
So you've come out of the pro youth system. I don't know if you've seen it recently in the press, but Crystal Palace, they've now put in a policy into place that if they bring you in as a pro youth player and you hit a certain point where they think this guy's not going to make it or this girl's not going to make it, they've now got an aftercare program. Is that
Right.
something maybe you think you might have benefited from if you kind of maybe fell out of love with the game a wee bit?
I wouldn't say so, because when I went back to sort of like boys club, I would say that's when I really started to thrive and enjoy football. So I don't know, just depends on the individual, I'd say. Aye.
Indeed. What golden nugget, like as in like wee bit of the game you wish you knew sooner? Like say one for me, like when I was a goalkeeper, I got told by one of my old managers, Dickie Glenholmes, a goalkeeper can never be asked to leave the pitch if you're injured.
Aye.
So I've faked an asthma attack just to kill a game.
Aye.
So like we were getting bombarded towards the end of the game, and to me that's game management. But that was a golden nugget I wish I'd maybe known a couple of years earlier.
Aye.
But
I don't know,
something
really.
I never really forgot.
I don't really know. It's a bit of tough. I was thinking about it obviously earlier, but I can't really think of anything that I wish I knew. Obviously, when I was younger, I wish I worked as hard as I have recently.
Yeah.
But apart from that, then there's nothing like wee small thing that I wish I knew now.
No, fair enough. Favourite ground then to play at in the West of Scotland Pyramid?
Apart from Edda Park, I'd probably say playing at Beeve. I think I like playing there, and surface is always good in that. I like it there. Aye.
You enjoy playing up and down that hill? I wasn't expecting that for an answer, but I'll take it. Pre-game then, do you have any like kind of rituals, superstitions that you kind of abide by?
No, I just go for breakfast on a Saturday morning. Always get an eggs Benedict, but apart from that, no, there's nothing.
Is it the same place you go to everything?
Aye, same place. Aye.
Biggest difference then between playing at Arsenal and playing at Evan Meadow, if there is any?
I would just say the amount of effort that obviously Jamie and the coaching staff put in. I know obviously a manager's put in a lot of effort, but I think Jamie goes above and beyond with obviously his analysis post and pre-match, and just all the effort that's put in, and like you can't really feel you've got every single detail that you need.
Obviously the month of October is finished, we're now into the month of November come Saturday. How do you think the games have been over the month of October? Obviously 2 wins and a draw. Are you happy with that, or do you think maybe?
I think we shouldn't be happy with it. Obviously we want to win, take maximum points for every game, so I wouldn't say we're disappointed, but we're definitely not happy.
Nielsen next then, Meadow Park, Saturday, November 1st, 2 p.m. They got promotion last season. Until we've had the meeting tonight, like, did you know much about them beforehand?
I know a good few of their players. They've got some good quality in their squad, but it'll be a big one for me because a guy that I work close with at work, he's on the committee at Nielsen, so right. I've been getting it tight all week in work, so we better get the 3 points on Saturday.
Indeed. Right, well listen, thanks for your time.
Cheers,
doing what you're doing, and maybe talk to you maybe after Saturday, depending on the result.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.